Ki Tisa, we read of the Chet HaEgel, one of the saddest moments in our history, when the Jews created the golden calf, started serving it in any which way we'll understand it. Obviously, a very terrible moment. Moshe Rabbeinu comes back. He tells Klal Yisrael, "Listen, I'm going to go ask Hashem for forgiveness." And the pasuk says in Perek Lamed Beis, pasuk Lamed Aleph, "Vayoshav Moshe al Hashem." Moshe returned to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to Hashem. Vayamar, and he said, "Ana chata ha'am hazeh chata gadol." Please, this nation, they just committed a very terrible sin. Vayaslam el hezav. They made a golden god. You understand what they did? And the question on this pasuk is, why is he magnifying the sin that the Klal Yisrael did? We know that it was a terrible sin, but he's asking for forgiveness. He should try and protect the Jewish people. He should try and defend the Jewish people, say it wasn't so bad, it wasn't their fault, they didn't really mean to make a god, they meant to make some sort of intermediary, like all the explanations that we know. But Moshe Rabbeinu doesn't pull any punches here. He says, the Jewish nation, they did a terrible, terrible thing. Please forgive them. Why does he say that? The Dubna Magid, a very beautiful mashal, gives to this to explain the dialogue between Moshe Rabbeinu and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And the mashal is, there were once two poor people who went from city to city collecting funds, collecting tzedakah for themselves, and one of them was extremely ill, so ill that he had skin disease and was very unpleasant. And when they would go from one city to the other one would tell him, "Listen, you got to hide all of these skin disease and everything. People are going to be scared to even talk to you. You can't show off the fact that you're ill. I know that you're ill and you need the money, but you can't tell people about your illness, because then people are not going to want to talk to you. People are not even want to approach you." Once, and he did this for many years, and once they were staying overnight at a hotel, and all of a sudden the friend realizes that one of the most important and one of the most famous doctors in the entire country was sitting right there next to him. He said, "Listen, hey, go speak to the doctor. Maybe he can heal you. And don't hide anything. Tell him everything you have. Tell him all of your problems and all of your symptoms and everything you have. Maybe he can help you with something." He said, "But you told me I have to always hide what I have. You told me I should never show it." He said, "Yeah, but now the doctor's here. Now you got to show it to him." Says the Dubna Magid, there are times when we ask God for forgiveness, when we sinned and we did something wrong, we made a mistake, and we say, "We made a mistake, please forgive us." Moshe Rabbeinu realized at this point, this was not enough that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should forgive them. HaKadosh Baruch Hu had to heal them. They were so sick and so ill from this sin that they did, the sin of the Egel Azav, the Chet HaEgel. Chata ha'am chata chata gedayla. He told HaKadosh Baruch Hu, "Listen, you got to heal these people. Not just forgive them. You have to heal them. You have to go inside and give them the kapara that they need, that will heal them from now and forever, that they can continue to survive as a Jewish nation." Because the way they are now, if you just give them their forgiveness, they're not going to be able to survive. This affected them in such a terrible way. And this is that sometimes we have to realize that the kapara that we need from HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not just that Hashem should forgive us and forget about what we did. We want that Hashem should heal us from the inside and heal the fact with the source of the chet, of the chot, of the chot, the chata, gedayla, that we need from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, not just the forgiveness, but the refuah that we need from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Good Shabbos.